He's scared. Where you at, Cinnamon? We've been calling you out for a long time. It's that time to show up. Show up. Get the people what they want to see. The people want to see us fight the best in the world. We feel like we the best in the world. Come on, man. Stop running behind De La Hoya.
He is not the same fighter. I think that Jermall will beat Triple G.
Right now,
there was a point in time where I didn't think that, but
I would agree.
I think Charlo beats Triple G now.
So, but not too big on the Canelo fight yet for Charlo.
No.
WBC middleweight champion Jermall Charlo had a great performance against Derevyanchenko Saturday night. He had a more clear victory over Derevyanchenko than Danny Jacobs and Triple G did. Matter of fact, a lot of people thought Triple G lost that fight against Derevyanchenko. Part of the reason was Jermall Charlo's punishing jab. It closed both Derevyanchenko's eyes. Another reason, and this is my opinion, is at the age of 34, and I mentioned that before the fight in prior videos, that he may be getting past his prime. And it showed in that fight, Derevyanchenko is slipping just a little bit. With that being said, Jermall Charlo deserves full credit because even at Derevyanchenko slipping, I didn't know how good Jermall Charlo was, and he was good enough to beat Derevyanchenko. Boxing News 24 was asking the question, was Canelo and Triple G avoiding Jermall Charlo? They also said Jermall Charlo is at the same level as Canelo and Triple G. Now, I agree with Sean Porter. I think Jermall Charlo will beat Triple G now. I think Triple G is past his prime. And I also think Triple G will avoid Jermall Charlo because he's looking for that big payday against Canelo. We don't know what's happening with that because apparently, from what I'm hearing, is Canelo is taking Golden Boy Promotions and DAZN back to court. Triple G is currently defending his IBF belt against the mandatory Zerameta November 21st. Now, Triple G could drop the mandatory and fight Jermall Charlo for unification. I just don't see Triple G taking a risk and doing that right now with the lucrative contract on the table to fight Canelo. And Charlo turned it down. From my understanding, it was a very lucrative deal. But, you know, the PBC fighters are weird like that. They say they're their own man, don't have a promoter. But not too many of them fight on different platforms. They try to stick to the PBC. And I think their advisor, Al Heyman, has something to do with that. If I had to put a price tag at how much De La Hoya offered them, I would say around $5 or $6 million like Colin Smith. I'd say it was around there. Jermall Charlo and his team probably said that was a lowball offer. But his net worth is only $2 million, or maybe below that. And the Derevyanchenko fight was his biggest payday at $1.5 million. So my answer would be no. How can you avoid somebody when you offer them a contract and they turned it down? Regardless if you thought the offer was low or not, you still could have negotiated and probably get a little more money. I don't think that was the problem. They want to fight on Showtime, Fox. They don't want to fight on DAZN. I think if the Demetrius Andre Jermall Charlo fight was made, which I think that should be Jermall Charlo's next opponent, I think Andre would have to come to him to make this fight because the Charlo twins do not travel. So these are my closing thoughts. I think Jermall Charlo would beat Triple G right now. I think he would stop Triple G. I think Jermall Charlo and Demetrius Andre is an excellent fight. I would put it as 50-50. I would give Jermall the edge because he's faced better opposition. Demetrius Andre got the edge in boxing skills. But I think if Jermall Charlo catches him once, that could be the end of the fight. Remember, Demetrius Andre was dropped by Matt Rosen. I think Charlo's a bigger puncher than Matt Rosen is. But Andre also could outbox him. So that's a very intriguing fight. As far as Canelo goes, Jermall Charlo's not at the same level. He's not ready for that. I think Canelo stops Charlo in 9 rounds. And I know Charlo's got the reach and height, but Canelo's a different animal. This won't be Derevyanchenko he'll be getting in the ring with. There are levels to this, and right now Canelo's the top gun. That's my opinion. Now let's hear yours. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beezy. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.